Hello my little bunnies, it's your buddy or pal DNA Bunny here to show you another video with my dog here, Penny. And this is the start of sleepover Friday, what will lead to Saturday sleepover slumber party with Lisa and Lily. And of course, you know, in the background here, I'm at my friend's house. Me and my friends just had dinner. I just had myself a cup of tea. Now I'm about to do a video for you guys. I got a eBay opening. It's supposed to be two or maybe three of these here, but one I won't be able to show you guys because it's a Christmas gift. And I do have, once again, another work story time and an update on the Barbie house with how that's going. And I have a new character. Well, she's not new, but she's just a character that y'all guys haven't seen yet, who is going to be one of the main characters. So I got that. But before we get started with that, I want to ask you guys, how are you guys doing on this lovely Saturday? Maybe where you guys are at, not Saturday. Silly me, look at me jumping ahead days. How are you guys on this lovely Friday? Maybe where you guys are at, it's Saturday or Saturday afternoon or Saturday Eve, whatever day or night it is for you. I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope you all taking care of yourselves and being safe, your friends and family and sisters and brothers around the world. I'm having a good day today. I'm doing much better. My mouth is healing up, even though I had to take this nasty mouthwash. But the last couple of days have been kind of stressful because we got this client that's been giving me problems. At first, I was cool with him, but now he's starting to be a pain in the butt. What happened was they told us, I think it was last year or a year before that we're not allowed to pull the client's trash anymore. Only trash we're allowed to pull is like it's in the labs, like outside. If they take their trash and put it outside, we're not allowed to go in the labs. Or wet trash, or if it's in the kitchenette areas, only main marked areas. If it's not a marked area, we are not allowed to pull it whatsoever. And so this guy, he is not in a lab, and this is a grown man I'm talking about, who is capable to walk and move his arms, move his legs, and pick stuff up on his own and walk where he needs to go. He is not handicapped. Now, at first, I was taking his trash because he had this like big, huge trash can, and he didn't have really that much trash. It wasn't too heavy for me. So I said, okay, I'll take it. Then he started putting out his second big trash can that has like some of this bulky trash in it. And at first I was like, okay, I'm going to take it just to be nice. But I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be taking this. So at first I didn't mind it, but then he kept on making a habit of doing it again and again and again. So it got to the point I said, you know what? I'm about to tell my lead worker and ask him, am I supposed to get this trash? And I had a feeling the answer was no, I'm not supposed to get it. But before I could talk to my lead worker about it, we had a meeting last week telling us, do not pull any trash that is not from the labs, and if it's not in a kitchenette and it's not wet trash, if it's bulky trash, do not pull it whatsoever. And if you see it, take a picture and take a picture of the office where it's at so they can personally come and talk to them themselves. So the next day, I went to that Zach office. I took a picture of the number, notified the second in command boss, because that's who we were supposed to notify, to let them know this is what's going on. And I asked him, am I supposed to pull this? He says, no. They are supposed to pull that themselves, and we will personally talk to them. So I said, okay, they're going to talk to him, so they're going to handle it. So I don't need to say anything else. It's done. And the guy that shares the office with him, he was taking out the trash himself, along with this nice young lady that I always talk to, one of the clients. She was helping him. So I said, okay, maybe they got the picture now, since they're taking it out themselves. Until I noticed last week that the trash can was sitting out there with the bulky trash. Then I noticed it this week. And then one of the guys, the one I'm having problems with, has the nerve to come to me and ask me, "Oh, I heard one of the janitors is not allowed to pull my trash. Was it you?" I was like, "Yes," but he didn't realize it's not just me personally can't pull his trash. That goes for all of the buildings. That all janitors are not allowed to pull the bulky trash or any unmarked trash. And I'm like, if you know this, why are you coming to me and asking me about it? And furthermore, you're not supposed to be asking me about it if they already talked to you about it. Then I hear him mumbling something about, "Oh, I guess I'll just drag my trash in the hallway." And that's what he did. He put his trash next to the wet trash, thinking that I was supposed to get it. So what I did, I took a picture of it and I notified my second in command boss. And I said, "Am I supposed to pull this since it's in the hall next to the wet trash? Do you want me to pull it?" He texts me back and says, "No, do not pull it. Pull the wet trash only." And so I did that. I did exactly what my boss told me to do. I left it there, and that's what my lead worker told me to do, leave it there. The next day, you know what that guy does? He pulls the trash bag out of the trash can. Now, you're able to pull this out of the trash can and puts it in my big barrel, expecting me to take his trash out, which I did. But before I did that, I notified my boss, let him know, and I didn't hear anything back from him. And I didn't get a chance to see my lead worker to let him know, but I did take pictures. But I did, what happened was, it's this lady that works at my job who is part of the who runs the building, and she told me the day that I was talking about when I got too pulled that I'm not allowed to lift anything heavy until my teeth is completely healed. And plus, she knows that I have a back problem. With a doctor's note, that's why I have a special vacuum cleaner. And by the way, yes, they got me another vacuum cleaner since the other one was stolen. And I have locked up that vacuum cleaner, so no, I will steal it again. She told me if I have any problems with any clients or anybody whatsoever, please let her know. So I said, okay. At first, I wasn't going to take her up on the offer because I prefer to handle things myself sometimes. And I didn't want no problems. And I didn't want to be the bad guy. But since this guy let me no choice, I let her know who it was, what room number it was. And she said, we'll talk to him and we will take action. Because he's a grown man. He should be taking responsibility and taking out his own trash. You should not be taking out his trash. And if he doesn't want to carry out his trash, there are blue barrels. You could call our company and they will send you these blue barrels that you could fill it up with, and all you have to do once it's filled up, you call them, they empty it, and they either return it to you if you need it again, or they will take it back with them. And tell him, do not put his trash can in the hall next to the wet trash, because we are not going to get it and we're not responsible for it, and do not put it in my big black barrel. So hopefully something will be done and put a stop to him, because the thing is, it's like I talked to some other people about the situation, and somebody said he didn't misunderstand. He knew better. He knew exactly what he was doing. He's not just like, you know, he was being a bully, and he's just being lazy. And he should have got that on his own. And he should not try to make you do it and insist on making you do it when he's capable of doing it himself. So hopefully, like I said, we'll get some closure on that. So that's what happened yesterday. But today, the guy did not show up today. So I had a peaceful day. I finished up my third floor. And so all I do when I get back on Monday is do my half of second floor, because we split the floors. Except for my main floor is the third, and the guy I work with, his main floor is the first. So he does the first, I do the third, and we split the second. So that's how we do things. So that's what happened. I had a peaceful day. I had a good dinner with my friends. I told you I had some tea. Now I'm here doing a video of you guys telling you what happened with my work this time. I know it's always something, isn't it crazy? But you know what? Like I said, today was a good day. That was yesterday. And like I told you, I do have a character to show you guys that she's a hybrid. But I thought she'll be perfectly fit for that. And I have to do a box opening for you guys. So I'm going to get started with the box opening. And at the same time, I'll tell you guys an update on what's going on at the Barbie house. Okay, of course, you know, I told you I was swindled. The person never responded back to any messages or anything like that. So they never sent anything. The second person has did the exact same thing because I have left them messages. And now I didn't badger nobody or anything. Because first they're the ones who made contact with me saying that because I gave them an offer for the house. It was supposed to be like for a lower price, but then I noticed somebody else wanted it, and I wasn't trying to let it get away from me, so I paid full price. And so when they contacted me and saying that I didn't get the thing, but I was like trying to text them back and say, wait a minute, I'm a little confused here, because I paid full price for this item, and it shows that I paid full price for this item, so this item is mine. And so, you know, I told you I was going to give people the benefit of the doubt, because I waited a week. Nothing happened. So I left them a message because they said that the package was supposed to be sent. They gave me a bogus date and everything and claimed that it was sent. But in order for something to be sent, you have to actually ship it out. It doesn't show it's been shipped out. It doesn't show it's been delivered. So that means they're making a fat lie. So I had to let eBay know that the item did not turn up on time and what's going on. Because I left them even a message saying, hey, because I am still interested. I still want the house. It says no refunds. I didn't want a refund. All I said was, hey, I was just wondering, is everything okay in my order? That's all I said, and that was last week. But here it is Friday. Nothing. So, once again, I got swindled. And I ended up getting another house that's right here. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But I think this is a little bit smaller. And good news. You know, they said if you don't succeed, try again. I ordered another house. Now, this one is a jet. They are not playing no jokes on me. They're not trying to steal money from me or anything like that, like the other two did. This one's actually is being shipped and it's on its way. So hopefully this house will work. If it is, this is going to be for Lisa and Willie, and hopefully it's a good size. So that way the old house could go to the guys. And this house that I got back here might go to the pack. So let's further ado, let's open this up and see how big this one is. But first, before we do the big package, always got to do the small one first. Yeah, so that's basically what's been going on. And of course, I told you I've been downsizing my Barbie collection. This is what us collectors do. Okay, now the pajamas are complete. Now I got Lisa's pajamas right here. All I have to do is just get her slippers and I'm good to go. So that takes care of that, because I told you guys that I got Lisa and Willie some new pajamas, so now they'll be able to wear their pajamas tomorrow for Saturday sleepover slumber party, so that's a good thing. Now I'm going to open up the next smallest item, but I might not be able to show you guys it because it might be a Christmas gift, and I told you guys I'm not showing any Christmas gifts because I don't want no spoilers, because some of my friends and family do watch these videos. So I want them to be surprised when Christmas time comes. I don't want to spoil anything for them. So I might not show it. That's why if I like take it away from the camera, it's because it's a gift. But the other one, it's not a gift. And I told you that the house that I was supposed to get before the one that's on its way gets here, it was going to be like a birthday present, early birthday present for me and for Lisa and Lily. But since the other person decided to swindle me, this one will just have to be my birthday gift to myself. And hopefully this house will work out. I hope it's the perfect size, so I can finally have a closure. I don't have to go no more Barbie house hunting, because Barbie house hunting can be very expensive sometimes. So hopefully this is it. Because I'm really tired of keep getting all these houses. Even though the first house I get did come in handy, because Miss Barbara and Miss New York are able to use that. Speaking about that, I decided to let Miss Barbara and Miss New York have the poodle, because it was smaller, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I am planning on getting, I have already got Lily a dog, and I'm going to get Lisa a dog too. It's probably going to be like exact same size so they can have a buddy. And I told you that Lisa and Lily are going to be staying in the that house until this other house get here. And plus the other house needs to be remodeled into Lisa and Lily's liking. Cause I told you I'm gonna flip that. Yes, this is a Christmas gift, so Christmas gift. I'm putting that away. Now let's open up this one. Let's see how this house is. Yeah, probably after this, if I need to put this house together, I'm gonna put it together and then go ahead and take my bath. And then later on, after I relax for a bit, probably watch some more Stan, I think it's called, something like that, with Stan Extra. Stan Extra. I was watching him. Like I said, I was watching a little bit of Hope. And especially now it's spooky season, I've been watching Sam and Cody. So that's pretty cool. But I don't watch it at night because I have a very active imagination. But I am, where did this come off of? I think this is the garage. And I'm also watching Beauty and the Beast, scary Asian stories, true stories. And also watching Faye's Rug. And I told you I sometimes do watch Lucas and Kiba and some other shows. Now this is a little bit smaller, but I could figure I could put baby Barbies in here, like a bed, like a Super Bowl size bed, like, so the mom, Lucy and Lily's mom and dad could be in here, and their aunt and their brother. This comes with an elevator. I don't know how to put the elevator in, but I think it just clicks in, but right now I just put it here. But this is what this look like. Like I said, this is small, so you really can't put much in here except for maybe bed, have them lay in the bed, or have them sit up in the house after I get it all nice and clean up. This is where they're probably just gonna be hang out. Why the other house is gonna be for Lisa and Lily, and the other house is for their boyfriend and their mom. And that is it of my box opening. So I hope you guys like my video, and sorry for boring you with my, once again, work stories. But before we finish closing out, I was going to show you an update. Who's the new member? She's not a new doll, She looks new, but she's not. Now this is Claire. She is the daughter of the goddess of life. She's Lilu's daughter, who is right here. Remember her? And she is engaged to Max. That's Lisa and Lily's older brother, because he's the older triplet, because all three of them triplets. He's the oldest one. And then Lily's the second oldest, and of course, you know, Lisa is the baby. So I thought she was cute to add in. And yes, she is in a wheelchair. Maybe later on. Probably not today because I'm tired. I'll probably tell you a story on her. And I gotta show you guys Lisa and Lily's outfits. They're matching. Not like completely matching, but the same theme. Then I'll close out my video and probably go wash some clothes and take a bath. Because I need to take a relaxing bath. Okay. So there's Lisa and Lily hanging out in their kitchen for right now. Because later on, like I said, they're going to be in the other house, which is going to be right next door. And that's where that empty space is I just cleared. And let me show you Lily's outfit. Whoops. I'll fix the chair later. She has the unicorn shirt with the blue skirt. And they still have their little boots. And her little blue ribbon in her hair. So we got her sitting here with her sister. And her sister has same theme, but different kind of type of outfit. Oops, hold on you guys. See, she also has a unicorn with her purse and the boots. So that's cool. So hopefully, not tomorrow, but hopefully in next Friday's video or Saturday's video, we will be showing you guys, hopefully, their new house. Until then, like I said, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And hopefully I didn't bore you guys, telling you guys what's going on at my work. And I hope you all take care of yourselves and be safe and have a good night or a good day. And if you guys want to subscribe, you guys can. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And if you want to leave any comments down below, please feel free to do so. I enjoy each and every one of your comments, and I will check them when I'm able to. And like I said, if you guys have any ideas for me for the houses, please let me know. I am open for ideas. And advice. And what else I was gonna say to you guys? Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys. And if you did subscribe to me, I didn't subscribe to you, please let me know so I can support you guys too. Because I would like to support the people who are supporting me as well. To let them know they're just as important, that you're not forgotten. Like I tell everybody here, it doesn't matter what gender you are. We all are invited here to enjoy ourselves. And I just want you guys to know, you need a friend, I'm here. Even though, like I said, I don't have that many friends due to trust issues and stuff like that, but I'm here. And like I always tell people, you need a hug, I'm here to give you a hug. But sometimes giving people hugs get me in trouble, because that's what happened with that guy. But you know, I'm one of those type of people. I'm a hugger. I love to hug people and stuff like that, because I feel like you should be able to show your affection to people. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. Gender doesn't matter to me. I could hug the opposite sex if it doesn't get too much out of hand. and I could hug the same sex, which is kind of got me. They questioned me about my sexuality. They was like saying, one guy, not everybody, one guy made this comment because he always used to see me and my friend after we get out of our class. We always hugged all the time. And yes, she was a female. She was a sweet girl, by the way, really sweet girl, which I wish I had stayed in contact with. He would see us every day hugging and see us every day going to the bathroom. So he assumed that me and her were having a relationship, that we were dating. So he called me gay or lesbian, which I have nothing wrong with being gay or lesbian, but you know, I'm not a lesbian just because if I'm hugging the same sex person doesn't make me a lesbian. Just because me and her go into the bathroom together does not make me a lesbian. Because lots of girls hug each other all the time and go to the bathroom together. Because even the teacher even told him, you shouldn't have said that, because him had a wife that goes to the bathroom with her friends. And he was like, that doesn't make her gay. Girls come and talk in the bathroom all the time together, so do guys. So you have no reason to call her that. Even though there's nothing wrong with that, but still, you can't assume somebody's sexuality is that just because they hug the same sex. Like I told you guys, gender doesn't matter to me. I'm going to hug you, male or female. And I'm going to be mostly concerned about hugging a male. No offense to all my male viewers, because what happened with that incident. But I know it doesn't go to every guy's head. Like, if somebody wants a hug or something because they're having a bad day or they just want a hug, I feel like I should give you a hug. I'm like one of those type of people. You want somebody to cuddle with, I'm there to come cuddle with you and watch a movie or TV show with, to brighten your day, make you feel better. But when people just start, like, you know, blowing stuff way out of proportion, making things more than it seemed to be, that's when I have to cut you off. Like I said, I don't mind. But it's no need to call anybody names. Because seriously, on a serious note, just because you see another girl hug another girl, or you see another guy hug another guy, doesn't make them gay, even though it's nothing wrong with that. But you can't always assume that that's what the situation is. Even if that was my situation, you don't. Like I tell people all the time, just because you see certain things doesn't always mean what it is. But anyways, that's enough of me babbling on about that, because I know you guys are probably like saying, she closed out her video already, so why is she still talking about this, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to clear that up, you guys. And like I said, it is what it is. People will talk, people will do stuff. But you know what? People will be people. And you just be true to you. And don't stop being who you are, because another individuals. It doesn't matter what somebody says. Don't worry about them. Just be you and be yourself. And don't stop being yourself for no one. And that note, let's see if my dog wants to say bye. Probably not. She probably asleep, because she probably fell asleep with all me babbling on. Yup, there she is. So maybe in the next video, we will see her awake. Until then, like I told you guys, please take care of yourselves and be safe. And have a beautiful day or a beautiful night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on Saturday Sleepover Slumber Party with Lisa and Lily. Until then, bye-bye. And thank you so much for listening and watching.